Hey, my friends, part 4. You want to be a motivational speaker, huh? This is Jeff Yalden, 23 years as a motivational speaker and teen family life coach. I was at my friend's pub last night in Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to the Brooklyn pub, Phil Mioli, beautiful place. And I was talking to his bartender who just finished school and starts her job as a physician's assistant in early November. So what a wonderful young lady, 26 years old. And we got in the conversation about, so what do you do? And I'm always hesitant to say I'm a motivational speaker, but, you know, that's what I do. And so I want to share with you the question she asked me. How do you start being a motivational speaker? And I don't want to dumb the question down, but the bottom line is, how do you start anything from the very beginning? And I think for me, it started when I was in the Marine Corps. I got asked to go to a couple high schools in Apopka, Florida, and share my message about the Marines or whatever to young ROTC junior cadets. So, you know, that's where I started. And I would ask for a reference letter. It's not that I knew anything about it, but I wanted to have a reference letter, say, hey, this is what I did. And it was a great opportunity. So getting out of the Marine Corps, I started teaching at a high school in New Hampshire, and I started coaching. And then, I started volunteering to speak I remember one specific evening, I got to speak at adults in the evening at a church in Nashua, New Hampshire. And then I knew that this is what I wanted to do. So the message here, part 4, you want to be a motivational speaker, you have to package yourself. What exactly does that mean? Well, it's like branding yourself. Think about a personal mission statement. What is your mission? To speak to corporate audiences, to help them understand that teamwork increases productivity. So you might be a corporate speaker with a mission to help them be more of a cohesive unit that helps produce bigger sales. Or you might want to work like I do in education, inspiring young people to have a purpose greater than themselves. So you develop a mission statement that keeps you in purpose with your focus. Develop a logo like, McDonald's, Burger King, Mercedes-Benz, BMW. Whenever you think of those, big companies, their colors come to mind, their logo comes to mind. So you want to imagine yourself as a big time speaker. And when I hear your name, like, Les Brown or Anthony Robbins, Jeannie Robertson, Zig Ziglar, some of the big speakers that have walked before our time, what is it about them that you think of? Willie McGillicuddy. Who's Willie? Exactly, because he ain't done shit with his life. So the point I'm trying to make to you is you have to come from like the end result. You're already there. How do people visualize you? That's the branding. What's your logo going to look like? What's your colors going to look like? What is the theme of your brand and all that? And then you have to start putting it all together. Does it cost money? Yes, it costs money, but you have to invest in yourself. It's not like you're going to say, well, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm going to be a nonprofit. I'm going to go apply for grants, and then I'm going to go out and speak everywhere. It doesn't really work that way. You can go nonprofit. You can apply for grants, but the people still have to want to bring you in. And what you need to understand is, let's say you're a speaker in the education market, such as myself, where you work with teenagers and parents and teachers. They're going to look at your information. They're going to look at my information. They're going to look at, there's so many other speakers in the youth market. They're going to take all of our information and put it around a table. And they're going to be like, well, I like this. I like that. I like this. I like this. And some people want the safe speaker. Some people want the person that can blow up balloons into animals that give kids stickers and say you're special. And then some people want the real, in-your-face, intense, passionate, edgy speaker. I am the real, intense, edgy, motivational speaker that I'm different than most everybody, and I know that. And some people love it, some people don't. But I think what you have to remember when you're branding yourself is think about the message you want to deliver. And also understand that they're not going to hire you if your message is just to women on the usage of, or the young women on abusing prescription medication. You know, that's a topic that everybody needs to hear. Drugs, alcohol. So you can't limit yourself to just young ladies, because schools have budgets. They need to stay within their budget. So you want to develop a message that targets a wide range of diversity within your audience. You have theater, you have athletes, you have the music, you have emos, you have student leadership, and you want to deliver your message in a way that every audience, from student, athlete, all the way to musician or whatever, they're getting something as a result of what you said. So in short, my message to you today, part 4, is I want you to think about branding yourself and all of your marketing material. That's going to be the verbiage you use, it's the colors you use, it's the theme you use, it's the pictures you use, and you want to put it all together in a website, in a brochure, in posters. You want to think about writing a book, and all of this information you want to be able to get out to the people that are going to be interested in buying you. So if you want to be a motivational speaker, stop talking about it and start doing something about it. If this is in your heart and soul, and this is your spirit, and this is what you're meant to do, then do it, my friends.